Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Color of Boom here, and I'm on vacay, so things are gonna be a little bit different this video. I'm in Oman with my family. Well, not my whole family, it's just my dad and my granddad. But in any case, so we're in Muscat, the capital city of Oman, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make a video. Last time I went on vacation, I prepped a bunch of videos, but this time I didn't get the chance to. But I decided that I was going to do one anyways. So today we are going to the Mutrah Souq. Mutrah is an area here in Muscat, and right next to it is Beit al-Baranda Museum. So it's supposed to be like a really small museum, so nothing crazy, but I had to put a museum in there, right? Since we're in a new place, the go-to is museum. But in any case, I've got my guidebook with me, so they have a pathway in here that you can go through the souq, and you end up at the museum. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, I guess we'll see you guys there. A lot of we just entered from the gold souk part, the gold part of the souk, and then after that we go on to the antiques area. So the gold area is closed for now. We got here just a little bit early, but we're gonna keep walking through, and hopefully stuff will start opening so you can actually look at something more than just closed doors. Hey guys, we just finished at the souk, so now we're going to the Beit al-Baranda place. And also we saw a fort up on one of the mountains that we may try to get to, but no promises on that. So yeah, we're gonna go into the museum and we'll see you guys there. So it turns out that there is a fort here, and it's much like the Queen of Sheba Palace with the never-ending staircase. That's the fort. Pretty impressive. So I guess we're gonna climb up there and see what there's to see. Okay, so we've made it up to the top of the fort. There's a nice view of the ocean, and I wanted to record this video because I got something to show you guys. Oh yeah, by the way, this is from World War II, a French cannon that they installed here, which is pretty cool. I like all that sort of war stuff. Anyways, I don't endorse war. Don't freak out in the comments. I have something to show you guys. So, because I find this really neat. So, this fort is right here in the middle of this harbor. So you see this, obviously you can see the whole harbor. And this fort is right in the center entering area. And then, if you look, and I find this so cool, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. See way over there on the water? There's a tower. And you can see it clearly from here. And then next to it, there's another tower. You see those two? Yeah. And then over way back there, you see that? There's another tower. And so that's like lining that coastal area, comes around back here. And then up there, that's the remains of a tower. Then there's this fortress. Yeah, sorry, this is the tower of the fort here. And then you go around here and see that? Another tower remnant. And then you keep going, there's another tower. And then you keep going, there's another tower. This is great commentary here, but it's so cool because you can see all of this like perfectly well from this position. So you can see how much of an advantage it was, like how militaristically strategic it is. And then right there in the middle of the city, there's another tower. And then there again in the middle of the city, there's another tower. And then up there on the mountains, there's another tower. And it wraps all the way around. Then there's another tower. So you can imagine all of this city, the whole city here would not have been there at that time. I mean, maybe like some village or something, some few huts. So these towers are like so strategically planted that people can retreat, and they talk about it here in this museum that's next to us, the Beit al-Bandar that I was talking to you guys about, that we just went to. And it talks about how these like how strategic it is that as soon as any enemies came in from the harbor over here, everybody just, wherever your house is, you run into the closest tower. And that's it. They can't, it's impossible to, especially at those times, there's nothing that gets up a mountain like that. I mean, come on, look at the mountain that I'm on. And by the way, there's another tower remnant down there. See, look at this. How are you gonna climb that? Unless you're a hiker. Come on now. And yeah, so then, since I've said a little bit, I can continue my tower spiel. There's another tower there. And sorry, let me get past all these poles. Yes, tower there. Then you keep going to the right, and boom, there's another tower. And then you keep on going to the right, and they said that up there's supposed to have been some, hold on, let me get a good, there. Yeah, right there is supposed to be a tower remnant, but it's not very noticeable right now. Anyways, so yeah, that's the fort. Hey guys, we just got back from the souk, Matrah souk, the Beit al-Baranda museum, and the Matrah fort in Muscat. And all in all, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, by the way, I'm standing up now. I can properly dab. That's the best part. Because I'm in the hallway of our hotel because my granddad and father are in the actual room, so I can't record in there. But in any case, yeah, I really enjoyed the thing. I'm sorry if I didn't obviously I haven't been able to edit it yet. I'm gonna have to do that when I get back into the UAE. But I haven't seen the whole video, obviously all my clips and stuff, so I can't say for sure how long it is. But if it is kind of short, I apologize. The market itself, or the souk, yeah, souk is basically market in Arabic, a lot of it was closed. When we got there a bit too early. We planned very far ahead. So it seemed kind of pointless after. I mean, it was this really nice feeling being in the market itself, and it's hard to explain, you know, how it's like everything is closed and there's a roof over it, you're like in this little small area that you're just going through, and there's stores everywhere. But after I took a few videos of us walking through that you'll probably see sped up a little bit, but after taking a few videos of that, there's not really much else to really, especially in video form, to convey. So I apologize if that seemed like if you want to see more of the souk or something. And once we exited the souk, actually we were planning on, at one end of the souk, after you leave it, there's this museum, Beit al-Baranda, and so that's why I was planning on coupling them together. But it turned out we didn't realize, as we're walking through the souk, we exited, and it turns out we had gone all the way around the whole souk. So then suddenly we're on the other side of the souk, and right next to us was this huge mountain with a fort, like basically a fortress on it. And so that's the Matrah fort. We had not heard about it. It's not any of our guidebooks or anything. So we went back to the car, we went to the museum, and we drove up to the fort. And the experience of being in the souk was my favorite part, but the fort itself was extremely cool. The museum was nice, but it was, as they suggested it would be when we looked it up. They said it was a pretty small one, and they were right. But the fort itself was on top of this mountain, right, and I explained it, right in the middle, and then all around it in like a horseshoe sort of way, there were these towers, just watchtowers, nothing like dramatic, but something about that, I just love military, like, you know, when it comes to like old history, especially the World War times and the medieval times. I just like seeing how battles happen and stuff like that. I don't know if it's very interesting to me. So then stuff like that, like fortifications that we got to see, were very interesting. And each floor that you went up in the fort, they had some cannon. They had the cannons posted, and each cannon was like an original that they found. And it's like, this one's from Germany, and this one's from Britain, and this one's from this place. And then at the very top, they had actual artillery from France, from World War II. And then seeing all the history about it in the museum at the bottom was talking about the fort as well. So we were able to correlate a bit, and it was very interesting, and I liked it a lot. And I don't want to ramble too much. I'm trying to get there 10 minutes. But yeah, in any case, really liked it. I hope that somebody can, now I'm the tourist. I'm always suggesting for you guys to come to the UAE and check out everything as tourists. Now I'm the tourist going to this other country, so I have to say Oman's really cool, and I would highly suggest, especially Muscat. We only had a few days here. If we had more time, we would have gone to other parts of the country. But yeah, Muscat, definitely come by and visit that fort, because I think it's very cool, and visit the souk as well, because it was very nice. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out the blog and the Instagram, all the links down in the description, and see you guys soon.